Welcome to Shadow Whispers. Tonight, I have a story that will chill you to the bone. A story so real, so terrifying, that those who've lived it say they can still feel the shadows following them. Make sure your lights are on, because what you're about to hear might not just stay in the story, it might follow you home. This happened in the quiet town of Millfield, a small place where everyone knew each other. Emily, a young woman in her early 20s, had just moved into an old apartment building on the edge of town. It was cheap, isolated, and perfect for someone starting fresh. But the building had a history. Rumors whispered about the apartment above hers. Some claimed it was cursed. Others said the previous tenant vanished without a trace. One night, she woke up to see shadows moving across her ceiling. They weren't just shadows cast by the streetlights. These shapes twisted unnaturally, almost alive. She tried to convince herself it was a dream, but every night the activity increased. Doors slammed on their own, lights flickered, and cold spots appeared randomly around her apartment. The breaking point came one rainy evening. Emily was sitting on her couch, trying to watch TV, when she heard footsteps upstairs. She knew she lived on the top floor. The footsteps grew louder, pacing back and forth, stopping abruptly above her bedroom. Her heart raced. Summoning courage, she shouted, "Who's there?" And the footsteps stopped. Silence. Then, a faint whisper, right behind her ear. "You shouldn't be here." She spun around, but no one was there. Terrified, Emily called her friend Sarah for help. They spent the night together, trying to watch movies to calm down. But Emily knew the apartment had claimed her attention, her peace, and something else. Over the next few weeks, she found scratches on the walls forming symbols she didn't recognize. Objects moved from one room to another. One morning, she woke up to see her bedroom mirror cracked with a message etched across it. "Leave." Emily decided to leave. She packed her things in a hurry, feeling like unseen eyes followed her every move. The night she moved out, she looked back one last time, and in the top window of the apartment, a shadowy figure stood watching. It was tall, unmoving, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through her soul. She never returned to Millfield, and she swears she can still hear whispers in her dreams, calling her back. Some stories never end, and some shadows never fade. If you felt a chill, if your heart is still racing, remember, you never know what might be waiting in the corners of your room tonight. Subscribe to Shadow Whispers for more true horror stories, and maybe, just maybe, keep the lights on.